Okay, welcome back to Grow New Plants. Today I'm going to take two of these Bur Oaks that I've grown up in my 18 cell Rootmaker trays, and I'm going to transplant them, and I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. What I have here is a 2-gallon Rootmaker pot, and this one here is 340 cubic inches, what it states on the website. And this one is a what you call a Rootbuilder pot, and it's not really assembled yet. I just kind of had it stuck together so you can kind of see what it looks like. I'm going to sit this out of the way here. So all this is just a piece of plastic with these holes in it that are angled down, and so the roots are supposed to grow in. They go in and they hit one of these cells, and then it pushes the roots downwards, and the roots grow out, and it prunes the roots. So it should prune the roots all the way around the entire container. Same concept as this, it's just got a whole lot more holes in it. And then it comes unassembled, and it has this little base, and this is the top of it where the roots come down. As the roots grow down, they hit one of these ridges here, and it pushes it towards the outer edges, and then they grow out, and then they get pruned. Relatively easy to put together. They come as kits. They come with these little clamps. I hadn't quite figured out how to use these clamps, so I'm just going to use zip ties, which is the old way you used to put them together. So all you do is you just take this base and you just stick it in, and then you just wrap, and you want to make sure your holes are pointing. You see the angles here. The angles are pointing down. You want it to face downwards. So you just put this thing in here, and then you just start wrapping this thing around. And there should be two overlaps. Two layers of this is going to overlap onto the other one. And then that holds your base in, and that's pretty much your completed pot. So at that point, all you want to do is just run a zip tie through here. You run it through one, through the inside, and then back out through the other one. And then you close your zip tie off. I'm going to not pull that all the way tight till I get both of them in there. Everything's still lined up, so I'm good to go there. So I'll do the same thing here at the base. I'm going to go the second one up from the base. You got to get in here. Sorry you can't see me doing this on the inside, but in one side, out the other. Cinch that down, and your pot is assembled. And you just trim the tips of these off. So there's our pot ready to go. This one here is, I believe this, I think I may have them mixed up now. I'll put it up on the screen. One is 377, one is 340 as far as cubic inches inside. I believe this one is a 377 and this one is a 340, but I'll put that across the screen just to verify and make sure. They're very close to each other. The biggest difference, this one's a little taller, a little bit wider at the top, but this one's consistent width all the way down. So I just want to put two trees, and I picked two trees here that are very close in size, same age, grown the same way, grown in the same soils, very similar in size all the way around. So that's going to be my two test trees. The buds across the top, they don't have any buds fixing to open immediately on the top, so should be a pretty good comparison. So I just want to see how these two trees do, and I'm going to plant them out in the exact same soil, same fertilizer mix, and then I'm going to sit them right next to each other in my nursery back here, so they have the same amount of sun, same amount of water. Everything will be the same on them, and I just want to see if the growth is any different in this pot. I'm expecting this one will produce a better plant than this one will, but I don't really know for sure yet. So I'm going to get reset up, and then we'll start putting dirt in these and get ready to plant them. I'm just going to get both of these filled up. Some extra soil up here. So, keep hitting my cameras. So I'm just going to randomly take one or the other, stick it in here, center it up in the pot. This is my Rootbuilder II. Okay, there's one of them. And I'll get one in here. Okay, so like I said, these things, it's the exact same mix of soil. It's my pine bark, or sorry, my hardwood mulch, fine ground, and peat moss, and then my slow release fertilizer. Same mix, the same batch, so they're getting exactly the same nutrients, same soil. They're going to get the exact same sun. All conditions should be exactly the same, so we'll see how they do between the two of them. I'll post some updates on this on my Instagram, and then probably a little bit farther along I'll do an update on the YouTube channel too, once they've done something where I can see a difference, or see the fact that maybe they're not going to really make a difference. So I don't really know. I'm expecting this one to do better just because it's got more pruning. So once the roots hit the outside of this one should get a better root system than this one's going to. We'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, I'm going to be experimenting with a lot of different other kinds of pots and stuff like that. So I've got some root bags, there's some grow bags that I'm going to try also, but right now this is the one I'm doing. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Please like, please subscribe, hit the little bell notification, that way you'll get notified when I do updates. So if I do an update video to this one, then you'll get notified when it comes out. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Bye.